Hello, my beautiful people. How's it going? Hi, I'm Michelle, and I'm a zero-based budgeter here living in Western Australia. And this is my journey of how I'm going to get my family a financial, stable, beautiful future, and by doing these simple things. And today is wallet refresh and group play. So let's get into it. So first things first, we go into rollover. So that was what I had earlier. I no longer have that amount. So let's start. Am I in focus? Sort of. How's everyone been? I've had a week and a half. A lot has been going on at work, a lot of unstable situations that I'm not sure how it's going to pan out, but I am mindful that I am in a good place at the moment, and my husband is a very supporting man, so both together we are a strong team in God's beautiful grace. And oh my god, there's an ice cream man. I haven't heard that in a while. There's going to be a lot of traffic because I'm doing it at a time of day where there's a lot of traffic. Let me wait for this ice cream man to go past, and hopefully, oh, it's got a Tom and Jerry. Oh, thank god my son didn't see that. I just saw it out of the window. I was like, oh, okay. All right. So that was the rollover. So I had 20, 40, 45. That's all I had left this time this week, which is still good. Rollover is still rollover. That means what I've been putting into this is just the right amount. And so then, why am I got this here? This is for the group play. That's why it's being uncomfortable. All right, so where am I going to put the rollover this time? So from my last video, you would have seen that I put quite a bit of money in my other envelopes from a savings challenge that I did, which was the no spend challenge. Now I've got 45 here which I only use rollover to fund these envelopes. So it's good practice for me to keep putting money towards it. What I might do is haircuts. I might take this 10 and put this 20. So that way it's still getting an extra $10. Gifts in hand. The same. I'm taking that 10 and putting this 20. Actually, how much is in there? So we've got 100, so that's 50, 100, 150, 20, 40, 50, so that's 200, and there's 5. I might put that extra 5, and the only reason is because we do have quite a few birthday parties coming up, so it might be just good sense to keep it nicely bulked up. So now it's got 250, so it's got 210. Where is I getting 250 from? 210. I've got two $10 notes left, so I'm going to put $10 in Home Abundance. This one I get all my cleaning supplies, any bulk that I do, so I tend to buy cans of Coke and things like that. Usually comes from that. And buffer, this one, there's never ever going to be enough money in buffer, is there? So buffer is quite healthy at the moment as well. And as usual, we always will keep adding to it if we can. It also shows that we're conscious about the money we're spending because of this envelope system, so it is working for us quite well. And it's good to keep changing it up from time to time, because I don't know about you, but sometimes I do get brain fog. It's the age, it's hormones, I get it. But I also get bored quite easily. I jump from hobby to hobby. So sometimes changing up the outlook here is really helpful. Because you don't want to get into a spiral where you go on a spendthrift and you spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars and you don't realize where have you spent it. And I think that's why cash stuff that is a generalized story that you'll find. Because if you were one of those people who could save 10% here, 20% there, and then that's it, that's all, you would not have this problem, right? But generally people who struggle with the whole percentage wise of budgeting, sometimes it's really hard to stick to it. I don't know about you, but I find it really hard, and I think I'm semi-intelligent. I don't know, I feel I got God's grace. I've got some intelligence, I've got some level of level-headedness. Can't even think of it other words, otherwise I wouldn't be where I am right now. However, sometimes it's hard to do adulting. Adulting is hard. So whatever makes it fun and motivational, why not? So this is $250 that I always put aside for the wallet. So I split every week. So every paycheck I take get $500. I put $250 straight away in week 2, and then I stuff $250, and that way every week I stuff $250, and I'm never living paycheck to paycheck through the system, and it works for me. So fuel will always get $100 because we have 2 cars. Today I filled up my car and it costed me $60.35, and that's why I had $40 left over, because we didn't fill up the second car. If we had filled up the second car as well, that money would have been gone. So it just depends on which, because we don't use the second car as much, we are mindful of how much fuel we use. It is also a much older car, so we try to keep the Ks down on it. It is on our wish list to change that car, but obviously that's a future problem or situation. Not a problem, because the car runs really well. It's actually a really good car. It's just old, so we do have to maintain it, if it makes sense. All right, cookie. Oh, I didn't put my no spend this challenge. This one is from The Art of Budgeting. I am not doing the no spend part, but I'm just doing the weekly bit here. So this week I have to put $20, so I'm going to take that 50. I think I have 20. I put 20. I need 30. Oh, perfect. I'll take this 30, and I'll put this 50 here. And then whichever envelope, which at this stage doesn't seem to be a problem at the moment, they're all pretty healthy, but you never know. You can always do with some extra cash, right? Cookies, lattes, and hallelujah. I'm going to put the 50 in that because we do a couple of Macca's runs during the week for my son. Every time he goes to karate, it's kind of like a thing, a tradition now, that way we just go do a bit of a Macca's run. And then also Smiles, which is our groceries. Now, so I am not brilliant. There is no way my family can just live on that per week on groceries. What happens is that before I take out my $500, about $200 to $250 depending, I go online and do a big shop. So I buy the meats and whatever we may need. So I do a kind of a meal plan. Hubby and I are quite comfortable eating the same thing over and over again. I do change up the marinades from time to time, so those are the ingredients that I will buy. So every fortnight I would do a big shop like that. So we're done. This is for all the incidental shops in between. So milk, bread, eggs, sometimes butter. I do need to buy some yogurt for my son, because he, for some reason this week, as you can tell, all kids go through that phase, right? Where one week they hate something, and the next week they can't get enough of it. So I had one of those weeks where last week he finished all the yogurt pouches that I bought him, which would usually last me 2 weeks. He was like, nah, I'm going to have it all. So I was like, you're not going to stop a kid from eating, right? So hence why I would need to top up a few things. And yeah, there you go. That's my wallet refresh. I'm good. I'm happy with that. Let's get into the group play. So I'm going to put that aside. Today we're going to do the group play from Budget with Amanda. This one is hers on her Ko-fi shop. If you remember, it's free, but I think you can purchase it if you still purchase it in September. And this is my little catch-all. And the money for that is, this is week 2. Minis and group play. So whatever money is left over from group play will go into the minis. Now I only have 250s here, so this is going to be problematic, isn't it, to make change. We will play and we'll see how we go. If I have to somehow figure it out, I'll figure it out. So that's the cover sheet that you get with every game. So what do I want to do now? I need my calculator, and I needed my dice. Bear with me, I'll go get the dice tower. All right, I think I am set up now. So I've got the 2 dice that I need. So for the first game, I'm going to do the this or that and finish it. So wine or tea? I'm sorry, but I am a tea lover. I love my tea. So I'm going to go for fancy dinner or a casual dinner. Oh, you know what? I'm a casual dinner type of person. So that's another 4. And rodents or bugs? Oh, I can handle rodents. I don't know. I can't handle bugs. So that is 2. So that is $10 straight away. Sorry, I just need to close the door. Not a sound. And then let's play. So that's $10 already. And then this game, I need a 4-sided dice. There's not that much left, so let's see how we go. That's 1, so column 1 and 4. 1, 4 is done. What about 4 and 1? 4 and 1 is also done. 4, column 4, and 3. That is going to be 5. Oh, but it had to be done. So it's 15. And then let's do another 2. So column 2 and 4 is I guess I'm going to get all the big numbers now. So I'm up to 19 already. And 2, column 2 again. So it needs to get a 3. 4 is done. So what about 4 and 2? So 4 and 2 is 1. That's an onion. So I'm in even 20, I think, and that is it. Okay, let's play this game. So because I'm at 20 now, plus 8. Let's do another big one. Let's do let's do 6. That's 34. Do I take a chance? Let's do a roll. And 2 plus 2. So that's 36. If I do the 4 here, that's 10. That's $40 that is going in. So let's see. I'm sure I can make change for that. Ooh, that's a little mini. Yes, I can. Let's do that 10. Take out that 50. So I have $60 left for minis. What I'm going to do, however, is going to change that 50 as well. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Perfect. This has saved so much money already. It's crazy. Now this one is done, which is great. I still have this little catch-all which I may need, and I think next week is the last week I get to play this because that's the last week of September. So it'll be interesting to see how overall I do with group play. Love group plays. I think it's going to become my annual binder, this one, with all these group plays, because it's just fun and it keeps it interesting. It's 2 weeks are never the same. It's not the same challenge. What I'm going to do here, however, is this money week 2 in group play. So when we are ready to do minis, we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $60 to play minis with. That's fantastic. I'm happy with that. Now, I have been toying with the idea of doing mini challenges. Tinies. So I went crazy printing yesterday. So some of the, just thought I'd show some of the freebies that I have been printing off Ko-fi. You know, because the obsession is real. I'm sure I have more here in my pile that I haven't shown. So we've got Budget with Amanda, the Labubu. So this one is more of a mini, so I'll put this towards my mini pile. This is a tiny from Mrs. Champion. So it's a set, which I thought was good. Well, it was free, so it was definitely good value. So isn't that great? So some fall theme. That's the only thing, when Americans put their fall theme, we're already into summer. So all you Aussie creators who are doing, can you put up some summer mini tinies, please, on your Ko-Fis, and tag me on your Ko-Fi shop so I could, you know, go a little crazy. Why do you have to press your horn? Like, there is no way people can go. Some people love to use their horn, don't they? This one is from a Ko-Fi shop called Boss Babe Budgets. Very pretty. So some tinies there. This tinies are from Happy to Save with Hannah. A faith-based budgeter that I follow. Absolutely stunning. I thought this was so perfect. It kind of was very summery, and I thought perfect for me. This one is a minis that from Mum Life Budget Life. So that will go into the mini pile. Oh, this one is Save with Glow Junior Pals. Isn't it cute? The little turtles. They're turtles, right? Or tortoises. I think I'm going to say tortoise, because they don't have fins. Turtles have fins. Anyway. And this one is from Mum Life Budget Life, the little budgies. Isn't it cute? Look at these, so cute. This is a mini from Bar Jungle Budgets. That's beautiful. Little pandas. This one is from the General Dollar. I love boba. I just do. Anything. Got my tea here. I've got chai today. I made some chai. I made homemade chai. That was good. Yeah, hubby and I love a chai, and I do make a really good chai at home. I make it from scratch, people. I boil the milk and everything. It's like perfect. Anyway, boba. This one is some tinies, and this one is from Aussie Bear Budgets. Some Highland cows. I thought it was really cute. This one is again from Mrs. Champion. This is a mini, and the only reason why I got attracted to it because it was dinosaurs, and you know my family is like my son. You know you're a boy mom. You know you're a boy mom. Oh, the peanut gallery. Anyway, Snoopy. Who doesn't love Snoopy? So this one again is from the Mrs. Champion. So this was minis. I guess I could use it as tinies. I don't know. But she's got this mini here, and then these two tinies here as well. So I don't know why I printed it off twice. So, and this one is a mini from Jamie RN Budgets. So I have a few, went a little crazy with all the printing, but I thought it'll be fun to just show you all what I've got and what I can be setting up for the weeks ahead. But I now need to figure out how I budget to play tinies. And those who play tinies, can you please tell me how successful has it been for your budgeting journey, I guess? And you know, how do you think it's good value in doing tinies and putting that into your repertoire if you're already doing mini challenges? So I'd love to get your feedback. So please put it down in the comments below. Keyword today will be boba. So put boba in the comments. It'll be funny. Tell me your favorite flavor for boba. All right, so that's it, everyone. We're going to go into the Bible verse now. And if that's not your journey, I totally understand. This is where you click off. But always know, all my heart and prayers go out to each one of you. So today's Bible verse comes from Nahum, from chapter 1, verse 7. My heart has been troubled of late. I have been feeling very anxious. And so this verse really resonated with me, and I wanted to share it today. The Lord is good, a strong refuge when troubles come. He is close to those who trust in Him. Isn't it strong and powerful words? I hope these words encouraged you as they have encouraged me. And until the next time, everyone, take care and God bless. Bye.